Hey guys, so yesterday we have seen how to install Java, JDK and then Eclipse. So today we are going to write a normal program and then we are going to see what is data types and then what is variables we are going to see. So for that first I'll go to the Eclipse. So once if I get download an Eclipse, I'll be getting a zip file like this. When you right click, extract here, you will be getting a folder name called Eclipse. Go inside that, you can see an icon called Eclipse here. Double click on the icon. So then you select your workspace. Right now I'll go with the new Eclipse codes. Click on OK. Let it open. So this way, we have open Eclipse here. So once I open, I'll try to create actually what from my side that file new and then Java project. Otherwise, go to the project. Go and search here Java project. Otherwise, under the Java folder, you will have Java project here. Okay, click on next. Then after that, give the project name. So for example, I'll just give sample as my project name. Then after that, select the environment, Java SE 1.7. Then click on finish. So now we have created a project called sample. I'll close other also. This will have a source folder and then a GI system library. Under the source folder, I'll create a package, new package. Then my package name I'll just give it as first pack. Always the package name should be started with small letter. Otherwise, it gives you a warning, not an error. It's a warning. Click on finish. Then right click on the first package, new. Then after that, you click on class. So we created the project package and then the class. Then after that here, name, I'm going to create the class name. So my class name, I'll just give first class. I will select public static void main checkbox and then select the default radio button here. So always class name should be started with the capital letter. Otherwise, it will give me a warning. Okay, it's not an error. Same thing here also is a warning only. I created the class, make it as default, and then I made it as a main function. Click on finish. So now we have created the class here. So then now, if I select public as the radio button, then what will happen? Yeah. So if I select that public as the radio button, here extra, we will get a keyword called public. That's it. Okay, these things are called as access modifier, which we will learn as soon as possible. Okay, very soon we will learn. As of now, nothing. If you have this keyword called public, okay, if you select the radio button as public instead of default, you will get this keyword. That's it. Okay. So it's not nothing going to do. We will see that later. So then I have the main function here. So always, if you want to execute the code, you will have to write the code inside this main function only. Always you need to write inside the main function only here. So now I'll write SYSO control space, then you type hello world. Then I'll right click, then I'll run as Java application. Then it types prints me hello world. Clear? So what we need to type here is SYSO, then control plus space button will give me the system.out.println. That's the thing. Okay. So this is how we write the class. Okay. So next, now we'll go to the data types here. So still now, any questions? Anyone has any questions, guys? It's clear now. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, sure. So now we'll go here. I'll type data types. I'll type data types. So here, what is data types here? Okay, now we are going to learn about data types and then variables. First, what is data types? Data types are kind of a container. Okay, it's a container which helps you to give an info as what type of values to be stored in the variable. Okay, it's a container which helps you to give an info as what type of values to be stored inside the variable. That's what. So here, so what type of data types we have here? So we have byte, short, integer, then long, we have double, float, boolean, character, string. These are the different data types we have. String alone is not a data type. It's a class in Java, but also acts as a data type. Okay. That's the only thing. Clear, guys? Understood? Anyone has any questions? So why these data types are needed, we will see. So for us right now, if you see byte, short, integer, long, all these data types will store numbers. Double, float, these two stores decimals. Boolean stores true or false. Character stores a single letter alone. So it should be like this. Any information that should come in single quote. This is how it should be written. String, any information that comes in double quotes. Any information that comes in double quotes is a string. Any information comes in a double quotes will be treated as a string. These are the different data types that are available in Java. Okay. So now the intention is we have byte, short, integer, long. All those things are going to store numbers. Then why we need these many data types means? Okay. So data types, I told you it's like a kind of a container. How it will be means? It will be like this. That's it. So this is byte. This is integer. Sorry, short. Integer. Long. Then we have double. Then we have float. Okay, so right now I'm going to give you numbers which is not the original numbers. Okay, just I'm trying to make you understand the concept here. So sorry, byte can store values from -127 to 128. Short can store values from -32768 to 32768. Integer can store values from 5000 -5000 to 5000. Long can store values from -10,000 to 10,000. Double store values from -4,000.00 to 4,000.99. Float -9,000.00 to 9,000.99. That's it. Okay. This is how it will be giving. Okay. So this is what the numbers to be stored. So right now I want to store a value which is of 700. I want to store a value which is of 700. So if that is the case means, so 700 if you see, in byte if you see in -127 to 128, in this range, whether this number comes? No. Okay, so in byte I cannot store it. In short, -32768 to 32768, in this 700 range will come? Yes, it comes. So I can store that information in short. Then -5000 to 5000, in this range integer will come? Yes. In this range 700 will come, so I can store it in integer. Then -10,000, 10,000, in between this range also 700 will come, so you can store it in long. Okay. Same thing now. 6,000. This is also, it's a number. Now, Pushpanjali, can you tell me In which are the data types right now I can store the 6000?
In short, long,
minus
short.
327682. Okay, so 32,768. So
Yeah.
32,000. So in this 6000 will come? Yes.
Yeah, it will come.
So sorry, I'll just make it right now. 32. I don't want to make it as 32768.
It won't
I'll
come.
make it like this. So now can you tell me?
No, it won't come under short.
Yes. Next, in integer it will come?
No.
No, because it's 5000 minus
Yeah.
5000 to 5000, so it will not come.
Yeah.
Next,
So it will be coming under long.
correct. In long it will
And
come
float.
because it's minus 10,000 to 10,000. So in long
And
it will come.
also in float.
These things are numbers. We'll store as of now only numbers alone.
Okay.
Okay, double and float talks about decimals.
Okay.
Okay, that's the thing. So
Okay.
then next. Now next my number is minus 600.75. Now can you tell me in which are the data types I can store?
We can store in double and float.
Correct. We can store it in double
and
float. Correct. Because
yeah.
double is what? Minus 4000.002 to 4000. It's a decimal. In between then minus 600.75 will come. Yes. So I can store it in double. Then
float.
Yes, float. Minus 9000 to 9000.99. In that also it will come. So in float also it's important. That's it. This is what data types is going to do. Clear? It gives an information actually what? The range of values that can be stored inside the values. Clear? Any questions for anyone? Any questions for anyone, guys? Clear now? Okay. So now, cool. So now we'll see about variables. So what is variables? So variables. So in variables, there are two things. One is declaration. Another one is initialization. One is declaration, another one is initialization. So declaration is what means? Integer I. Okay. So this step is called as declaration. That means declaration means creating a variable. Okay, that is called as declaration. So when I give integer I, what will happen means it creates me one memory location like this. Then after that, it gives me the name of the memory location as I, and then this integer will act as a reference, tell to the memory location, store only integer values alone. That's what it do. So that means store only values in between minus 5000 to 5000. That's what. Only the values from here it should be stored. Clear? Now when I give here as I is equal to 900. Okay, when I give like this, now what will happen right now for me? So now it will search for a variable called I. Okay, searches for a memory location called I. In that now 900 will be stored. But before storing, it will check whether this 900 comes in between the range of minus 5000 to 5000. Yes, it is in between that range only. So now the 900 will be stored. Clear? Declaration and initialization can be done in a single step also. Declaration and initialization can also be done in a single step. So that is integer a is equal to 200. When I give like this, so what will happen right now for me? It creates me a variable called a. Okay, this integer will act as a reference, tell to the memory location, store only integer values alone. Okay, store only integer values alone. Now what will happen right now? 200 will be stored. So before storing, it checks whether it's been the range of minus 5000 to 5000. Yes. So now 200 will be stored here. That's what it will do. Clear? Now we have another concept called reinitialization. What is that? Reinitialization. Now when I give here as a is equal to 500, that means what will happen? It searches for a variable memory location called a. Yes, it finds this memory location a here. Then now what will happen? Already we have 200. Now we are trying to change the value from 200 to 500. So this is called as reinitialization. The 200 will be replaced with 500. Clear? Anyone has any questions, guys? Anyone has any questions? Clear for everyone? Okay. This is what variable separate. Anil, you are also clear right now? Okay. So now the same thing we will just see it over there in our Eclipse. So now I'll create a variable. Okay. Pushpanjali, can you tell me? I want to create a class called variable usage. Okay, and then I want to declare and initialize a variable called x. The value should be 200.
Hello.
Clear? Yes, Pushpanjali. Can you hear me now?
Please repeat once more.
The thing. I want you to create a class name called variable usage. Can you create me first?
Okay. I should go for a class, right?
I want to create
a project. First, if we want to create in the same project, then we can create here.
There, I need to right click on the package.
First package here.
Right click.
And then class, new class.
Correct. Then
variable usage.
Variable usage.
Variable usage.
Variable usage. Now why it's throwing in warning?
Why? Because the first one is in the lowercase.
V. The first letter of the class name always should be capital letter. Yes. Then
finish.
So
default and then finish.
Default and then I click on finish. Now.
What did I ask? That integer value.
And one more thing I told you, always my class should have a main function if I want to execute the program.
So we should select that public.
In case if I forgot, the shortcut to get that main
control space.
Yes, control plus space plus enter button.
Yeah.
Okay. So the command for it is main control plus space button, space plus enter button. That's it. Yes. Now I want to declare and initialize a variable called x. Value should be 200.
Okay.
So how we can declare and initialize?
Int x equal to 200.
Awesome. Int x is equal to 200. Why is throwing me an error? Always it should finish with semicolon.
Semicolon.
Yes. If I want to print the value of the variable,
SYSO control space.
Yes. 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 So x. If I give it over there in double quotes like this, what will happen?
It will print 200.
No. Any information that comes in double quotes will be treated as a string only.
Okay.
So what will happen now means It will print as usual X itself.
Okay, there's a semi-quoted words in between that. Okay.
Double quote should not be there.
So
Then
now it will
now,
print 200.
yeah, now only it will print the value of that variable. Okay. Any questions for anyone, guys? Okay, this is about variable declaration initialization. Okay, so this is what still now we have seen in our sessions. So from tomorrow onwards, again we will see the same variables with different types of usage, static and then non-static. We will just see that. So with this, actually the backup session has been done. Tomorrow we'll have the regular session. Okay, thank you. Thanks, guys. So tomorrow we'll meet by same time, 9 p.m. Okay, I'll send you the meeting invite to you. Okay, thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Tomorrow, still I'm not sure. Most probably we will have Pushpanjali. Okay, in case if it's already or if we have, anyway, I will be sending a message to you guys so that you'll have an. As of now, I'm just thinking tomorrow we will be having. So I'll just confirm to you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.